Cái câu này có đúng hay không? Người châu Phi nghèo không có đồ ăn, đúng hay không? Bạn thấy người Việt Nam như thế nào? Sự khác biệt giữa con gái Việt Nam và con gái Nigeria. Món yêu thích của bạn ở Việt Nam là món gì? What is the food culture in Nigeria? Bạn thấy tiếng Việt như thế nào? Khó hay không? Is it true that once you go black, you don't go back?
Say what?
This is Việt TV. Welcome to my world. Xin chào tất cả các bạn đã quay trở lại với Mr. Nam. Đây là kênh YouTube Việt TV, tên là Nam đến được cho những Việt Nam. Ok, hôm nay Nam sẽ trả lời những câu hỏi các bạn để hỏi Nam trên Facebook và Instagram và YouTube của mình á, về đất nước của Nam gọi là Nigeria, mình gọi là Nigeria nhưng mà người Việt gọi là Nigeria. Tất cả các bạn đã hỏi nhiều câu hỏi rất là nhiều, nhưng mà hôm nay Nam sẽ trả lời một số câu hỏi các bạn đã hỏi rồi. Nhưng mà Nam sẽ trả lời những câu hỏi nào không phải là một mình. Nam đã mời một người bạn cũng là người quê hương của Nam, Nigeria luôn. Bạn này sẽ giúp Nam trả lời những câu hỏi các bạn để hỏi Nam rồi. Ok, bắt đầu nào. Bạn tên là cái gì?
My name is Godson.
Ok. Đây là Mr. Godson. Mình gọi bạn tiếng Việt là Sơn. Mình gọi bạn tiếng Việt là tên Việt Nam là Sơn, nhưng mà tên gốc là Godson. Godson là người Nigeria, là bạn của Nam. Godson sẽ giúp Nam trả lời những câu hỏi này ngày hôm nay nha. Ok, các bạn sẵn sàng chưa? Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu nha. Những câu hỏi này có những người nước ngoài hỏi bằng tiếng Anh, Nam cũng sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Anh. Có mấy bạn hỏi bằng tiếng Việt, Nam sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Việt nhé. Hai từ tiếng luôn nhé. Ok, bắt đầu. Cái câu hỏi đầu tiên là
Nigeria is in Africa.
okay.
First thing I need to correct is people feel Africa is a country. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent, and Nigeria is located in west of Africa.
Okay. Cái câu thứ hai, the second question.
The population of Nigeria, although it has been a while, we had a national population census, but estimates from National Bureau of Statistics project Nigeria to be 210 million people.
210 million people. Rất là đông quá.
In Nigeria, there are too many languages. We have, I think, from the last research I did during my school years, we have about 250 spoken languages in Nigeria.
Ok các bạn ơi, bây giờ Sơn trả lời không đúng nha. Ở Nigeria mình có hơn 525 thứ tiếng luôn. 525. Nhưng mà tiếng chính là tiếng Anh. Nhưng mà có 3 dân tộc là lớn nhất. 3 dân tộc là lớn nhất là Igbo, Hausa và Yoruba. Đó cũng phải là tiếng dân tộc lớn nhất. Igbo, Hausa và Yoruba.
Okay, that's the three major languages.
Languages.
Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba.
Exactly. Okay.
The biggest difference is, I think, population and the diversity of people. Because Vietnam could say relatively they are one people, but Nigeria, there's so many diverse people who are just joined together to become one nation.
Ok. Đồ Việt Nam, sự khác biệt giữa Nigeria và Việt Nam khá là nhiều. Về ngôn ngữ nè, về màu da luôn. Ở Việt Nam có rất nhiều xe máy, rất nhiều xe máy luôn. Ở Nigeria không có nhiều xe máy, có xe máy nhưng mà không có nhiều bằng Việt Nam đâu. Ở Nigeria mình có một số văn hóa ở Nigeria, ví dụ như buổi sáng nếu mình ngủ dậy mình phải đi chào người lớn tuổi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Cái đó là mình phải làm. Nếu mình thấy người lớn tuổi mà mình không chào, có vấn đề rồi. Nhưng mà Nam thấy ở Việt Nam không có nhiều người quan tâm đến câu này, đến điều này đâu. Người ta có thể đi qua đi vô mà không cần trả lời gì hết, không cần xin chào gì hết đó. Cái đó là thứ ba. Có rất nhiều điều khác nhau với giữa Nigeria và Việt Nam. Nếu mình bắt đầu bây giờ đến chắc là mình sẽ không làm video này hết đâu. Ok, tiếp theo.
Yeah, everyone has a typical food you grew up with, and every mother has a kind of specialty she can prepare, for the family. Growing up, my favorite is jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice, that is kind of signature food for Nigeria. So everyone enjoys jollof rice if it is well prepared.
Bây giờ Nam sẽ trả lời nha. Cái món yêu thích của Nam ở Nigeria là món fufu. Ôi trời ơi, fufu rất là ngon, siêu ngon luôn. Fufu với cái canh egusi, có súp egusi, có obono, có okra, có rất là nhiều súp. Nhưng mà cái món fufu với egusi là món yêu thích của Nam.
That's for you.
Các bạn nên thử nha.
That's for you.
Đúng rồi. Bởi vì godsend là jollof rice, cơm chiến, giống như là cơm chiến. Nhưng mà không phải là cơm chiến. Jollof rice là đặc sản của Nigeria. Nhưng mà ở châu Phi có 3 nước nói là họ là người làm jollof rice đầu tiên á. Đó là Senegal, Ghana và Nigeria. Nhưng mà Nam biết là jollof rice là đặc sản của Nigeria. Okay. Okay, the next question is
the very similarity here is the weather.
The weather.
The sun
Thời tiết.
rises exactly the same way, goes down the same way. The temperature is just the same. The climate, the whole thing is the same. Once you're here, you don't notice the difference between whether you're in Nigeria or you're in Vietnam. The only difference is just the time difference, the time zone, but the weather is absolutely the same thing. Actually, like myself, I landed in Singapore first, and looking out where it could be much more cheaper to, then when I arrived in Vietnam, I think Vietnam was quite more cheaper than now. So the reason was the cheap economy where you can fit in easily.
Ok, cái câu này Nhằm phải trả lời bằng tiếng Anh tại vì người này hỏi bằng tiếng Anh. For me, I chose to come to Vietnam. It was a coincidence, to be honest. I didn't choose to come to Vietnam. I came here as a traveler. I've answered this question 1,000,001 times on my other interviews. It was a destiny for me because I didn't come here intentionally. I came here for travel, and then all of a sudden I found myself coming back to Vietnam to work and to teach and to establish a business, and that's how I've lived in Vietnam for how long I've lived here.
We live in Singapore, come here, check
Go
out
back,
the road,
yeah.
go back, go to Cambodia, check out, go back. But you know, with time, you get to like, oh, this place is nice. This
Yeah,
place is
the
cheap.
place that suits you more.
Yeah, this place is
It's comfortable
relaxing,
for
it's
you, yeah.
comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
This is a very very pathetic situation. It has so many political undertone. It has so much to do with leadership. A country that is blessed with so much natural resources needs powerful, thinking, good quality leadership who can, you know, steer the ship of such country in a very specific design direction.
For me, Duchy Box, I have to answer this your question directly with a simple answer. It's all about management. That is why there is so much wealth in Nigeria, but still there is so much poverty. So I can't tell you much more than that. It's just bad management, bad governance. That's just the difference. Okay, this question is a Vietnamese question, and I hope you're ready to answer it. It says,
most famous. Everybody eats that. I think rice. Everybody eats rice.
rice?
Yes.
No.
Rice and gari.
I think it's fufu.
Gari, not fufu. It's rice and gari. Because there's no household you go to that you wouldn't see gari in their kitchen and rice.
Gari?
Gari.
I don't think so. I think fufu is a very popular dish in Nigeria. Fufu?
Fufu is for old people.
Nah, man, am I old? That's my favorite dish. What are you talking about? Bạn thấy người Việt Nam như thế nào?
I think they are very welcoming.
Okay.
They are very welcoming. Secondly, they are the kind of people that they love their country. I think they love their country very much,
Yeah.
and speak well of their country.
Like they are very proud of their country.
Yeah, they are very proud of their country. The crime rate is so low that, you know, it's more or less like everybody, you have what you're doing, you are responsible, you know. Few people with bad intention.
Yeah. Okay. Đối với Nam thì Nam cảm thấy rất vinh dự cái được sống ở Việt Nam, và Nam thấy người Việt Nam rất dễ thương và tốt bụng và thân thiện. Nam cảm thấy thoải mái khi ở với những người bạn bè và những người hàng xóm của Nam ở Việt Nam rất thân thiện và giúp Nam làm nhiều cái gì Nam muốn làm, họ cũng lúc nào cũng muốn giúp Nam làm. Nam cảm thấy người Việt Nam rất thân thiện. Okay, I think I have to ask you this one. What are differences?
You You don't have to ask such questions.
Okay, let's not go about beauty or like outward look. Let's go. Let's just explain a little bit about attitude and maybe dating in Nigeria and dating in Vietnam. Like
it's all about people and their culture, people and their upbringing, people and who they are.
Yeah.
There's no way you bring in two different people from two different backgrounds.
Yeah.
You start comparing.
Yeah.
For Vietnamese, they are good for Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
For Nigerians, they are good for Nigerians and let's say Africa. In that aspect.
Yeah, what are you talking about? So are you saying that a Nigerian cannot date a Vietnamese or Vietnamese cannot date a Nigerian?
They can.
Yeah.
But out of 100,
yeah,
you just see like 3 or 4.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Không, Nam không đồng ý đâu. Thôi. Nam không đồng ý đâu.
I see that there are some people who might want to date a Nigerian.
Yeah.
But when they look at it from cultural aspect of it, these people are bigger in size. They are this, they are that. They feel somehow intimidated to go for it.
Exactly, because let me just take you up from there. It's easier for a Nigerian guy to date a Vietnamese girl than for a Vietnamese guy to date a Nigerian or African lady or even a foreign girl, for instance. I don't know why that is, but I don't know. Nam chắc chắn không biết lý do tại sao đàn ông Việt Nam không thể hẹn hò với con gái nước ngoài mà con trai nước ngoài có thể hẹn hò với con gái Việt Nam rất dễ, nhưng mà sẽ không bao giờ hiểu lý do tại sao con trai Việt Nam không thể. Really, I don't understand it. I was discussing this with a foreign girl recently. That I don't know how's the dating scene in Vietnam. Like, can they literally like go out with a Vietnamese guy? They said they can if a Vietnamese guy has the courage to approach them. They can go out or date a Vietnamese guy, but the problem is that there are very few Vietnamese guys who can come to them and ask them out.
Yeah, who has the courage?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's a societal thing for me.
Jeez.
It's a societal thing. And if you see some Vietnamese who have lived abroad, it's easier for them.
Yeah, because they are exposed.
Yeah, they are exposed.
Yeah.
But those Vietnamese who are still within the Vietnamese culture and within the Vietnamese space, they find it difficult because this society is a kind of close. It used to be a very closed society.
Yeah. So
not until things
it started to open up. Yeah.
So I think maybe over time, they might get the courage to do that. But for now, the cultural thing still plays a huge role.
Ok các bạn ơi, cho câu này nha, Nam sẽ cho các bạn trò đòi nha. Vài tuần sau, Nam sẽ cố gắng làm một video và sự khác biệt giữa con gái Việt Nam và con gái châu Phi. Nam sẽ làm một video cho các bạn xem nhé. Bây giờ Nam sẽ không trả lời tại vì có nhiều sự khác biệt rất là nhiều.
No way. No way. No. It's not really what the media portray Africa to be. Yes, there are poor people. There is no, even in the US today, you see a lot of homeless people. Yes, the media portray Africa to look very poor. Yes, because of the environment. There is a kind of poor environmental management that is certain. And when anyone takes his camera to go to those environments with the kids that are dirty, that are not, that have not taken their bath, they'll use it to write whatever they want to write and portray Africa to be very poor and hungry. No, a lot of Africans have wealthy people, rich people, and people that feed very well.
Yeah.
It is not exactly what the media portray. Africans are not that poor.
Ok, để Nam trả lời một câu này. Cái câu này chính xác là không đúng nha. Ở đất nước nào, ở nước nào có người giàu cũng có người nghèo. Nigeria cũng vậy, Nam Phi cũng vậy, Việt Nam cũng vậy. Ở đâu cũng vậy. Ở nước nào phải có người nghèo và người giàu. You go first. I have mine. What is your favorite dish in Vietnam?
I just have to go with very easy to eat dish because it's always handy and pho and bún bò.
Phở rất là ngon. Phở nhưng mà Nam ăn phở bò Viên, phở Tây bò Viên. Nam có thể ăn được nhưng mà Nam cũng thích phở bò kho. Phở bò kho không phải là bò kho với bánh mì cũng ngon nhưng mà Nam không thích lắm. Phở bò kho đó là món yêu thích của Nam. Bún bò Huế nè, rỏi cuốn, bặn cuốn. Có rất nhiều món Nam là món yêu thích của Nam.
The best than pho bò.
Nhưng mà phở
with beef meat.
Phở bò.
Pho with beef.
Phở bò là ngon nhất, là món yêu thích của Nam nha. Ok, trời ơi có rất nhiều câu hỏi lắm nhưng mà Nam sẽ trả lời 2 câu nữa là xong.
Well, I've lived in Ho Chi Minh City for a while.
Yeah.
I can't say. I think pointing out from maybe scenery or environment. Ho Chi Minh is the
Không.
finest of all the cities.
Thành phố yêu thích của Nam ở Việt Nam là Đà Lạt và Nha Trang.
No, Dalat.
Đà Lạt và Nha Trang.
Just the best. In Nigeria, we have different languages, different cultures. So there is no one unique dish that encompasses the whole group of people.
That's the thing. If you go to the north, they have this tuwo or tuwo shinkafa or something, some of those drinks, you know. But then if you come to the east, we have like early morning akara and akamu.
Yes.
You know, everybody like in the morning, that's
Very
what
light.
you eat. Very light, very easy to make, and straight up you are eating and that. And then if you come to the west, in Lagos, there's this amala, a wedu kind of dish that everybody like, very common among the Yoruba people. So it's a very diverse country. So there are so many different places of different cultures, of different food cultures. So there is no one particular thing that I can say you that is attributed to a Nigerian as per se food.
You could just say as in call it jollof rice.
Jollof rice is like a very common dish.
Yeah.
But still, not everybody. It's not like a food that you can eat every day.
No, but it's more or less like what a food that must be prepared in every occasion in Nigeria.
What if I tell you like the tea? We have a tea culture. We don't drink coffee, but we drink Milo and sugar and tea and milk. That's like a breakfast for every family.
That's for average families and rich families. The poor families can't afford that. But what is very common, let me use it in this aspect. In every occasion you go to, weddings, naming ceremony, child burial, whatever they are doing, there must be kind of jollof rice. That is very common.
Well, as you can see, we don't have a coffee culture in Nigeria. Coffee is not our thing. It's, if you see any Nigerian drinking coffee, that person must have lived abroad for a long time. We don't have the culture of coffee in Nigeria.
30% thôi.
Tiếng Việt.
Just 30% I can understand and speak.
But you know,
30%.
ok, Nam trả lời như vậy nha.
30%.
Tiếng Việt, các bạn có rất nhiều người nói Nam có thể nói được tiếng Việt hay Nam hiểu tiếng Việt, nhưng mà các bạn phải biết điều này nha. Tiếng Việt là một thứ tiếng rất là khó học, khó đọc, khó hiểu, khó viết, khó nói. Tiếng Việt không có dễ đâu các bạn ơi. Tiếng Việt mình có thể học tiếng Pháp và tiếng Đức, mà tiếng Việt khó học. Mình không thể học được, nhưng mà mình đang cố gắng nói thôi. Nhưng mà Nam biết rất nhiều người nước ngoài không thể nói được tiếng Việt, đã sống ở Việt Nam 10 năm, 15 năm, 20 năm luôn mà không biết nói tiếng Việt. Đó là lý do Nam biết tiếng Việt rất là khó.
Chính xác.
Tiếng Việt rất khó. Ok, câu cuối cùng này. I think this is the last one I will take for the day.
Nigeria is a unique nation. There are numerous good people in Nigeria. Not what they portray for you to see that Nigerians are not good people, or Nigerians are this, or Nigerians are that. Nigerians are very good people. At least few people who has managed to visit Nigeria could testify the hospitality of Nigerians. And we are kind of law-abiding people. Whenever we find ourselves in
Law-abiding?
Yes.
No, I can't say that about Nigerians.
Yeah.
We don't abide by the law.
we are very law-abiding. Because
Okay.
in every society there are people that try to check out the law.
Okay.
There are people who want to break the law. There are people who want to like shake the law to know if it's truly. But most Nigerians are very, very law-abiding. Because I can see them in the US. I can see them here in Vietnam. I can see them in Europe. They don't break the law. They always abide by the rule. But at the initial stage, when they get to a new place, curiosity, as they say, curiosity can kill. Most of them get curious to check out the law if the law is truly what it is. And at that point, they get themselves into troubles. So Nigerians are very law-abiding people, and they are very good people. Easy to they are very accommodating, very tolerant, very hardworking. They are very resourceful, very, very resourceful. I can beat my chest and tell you that whatever any Nigerian want to do, just give him the flexibility of running it with little or no supervision. He will give you the best out of it.
Okay.
Give you the best out of it.
Yeah, I have to concur, because I think, just like I said earlier, in every country there are good people and there are also bad people. So the same way there are bad people of Nigerian descent all over the world, the same way there are so many good Nigerians that are going unnoticed. They are everywhere, but because of the popularity or the notoriety of the bad ones, you don't get to see the good ones. But I tell you, there are still some very good Nigerians.
It's not some. There
are so many good Nigerians.
We are 210 million.
Yeah.
210 million. We don't have up to 1 million bad people who are painting the remaining 210
people.
9 million bad.
People, yeah.
We don't have up to just 1 million that is painting 209 million people bad. So if you check the statistics, you know that that's not a bad performance.
Okay, I once answered this question on someone else's channel before, but somebody asked it on my channel, and I have to ask you, because I don't think it's for me to answer. I'll ask you, and I hope you answer it, and we'll close with that.
Okay.
Is it true that once you go black, you don't go back?
Once you go black,
You don't go back.
I didn't get the perspective of this question. Yeah, I have to be honest. If I get the perspective of the question, I will break it down.
You know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean. Don't even pretend. You know what I mean.
No. There are too many.
No way. You know, when that word is used, when this thing is used, you already know where they are going. Once you go black, you ain't going back. Is it true or not?
I don't want to answer this. Maybe some other time. I'll give you a very simple, crafted definition. But for now, let's just have it.
Nam, cái câu này Nam không biết cách trả lời đâu. Once you go black, you ain't going back. I don't know. The taste is in the pudding. Yeah, that's all I can say. The taste is in the pudding. And another thing I can say is what is good for the goose is not always good for the gander. That's definitely true. What is good for the goose is not always good for the gander. Okay, on that note, I have to come to the end of today's episode of Q&A. I will do this video. If you guys like it, just give it a thumbs up and let me know. I will take on some more questions because I have a lot of questions that people ask me on this particular video. I've never done any video like this before. So it's very interesting that people want to know more about my country. Next time I will pick a topic and ask you guys to ask me questions, maybe about my life or about my business or about my family or whatever. But on this one, we asked so many questions about Nigeria that I found very interesting. So there are so many questions. If I didn't get to answer any of your questions on this episode, please forgive me. There are so many questions that I can't answer all of them. I just picked some of the questions to answer on. So thank you very much for sticking with us, and I hope to see you in our subsequent videos. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều đã xem video ngày hôm nay. Nếu Nam không trả lời câu hỏi của các bạn đừng buồn nha. Nam sẽ cố gắng trả lời những câu hỏi của các bạn. Nhưng mà nếu Nam không trả lời câu hỏi của các bạn ngày hôm nay, các bạn thông cảm nha. Buổi sau Nam sẽ cố gắng trả lời hết. Nam xin cảm ơn bạn Sơn đã giúp Nam trả lời nhiều câu hỏi ngày hôm nay.
It was very nice getting the questions.
Yeah.
I wasn't preparing for any of these questions.
No
I
way.
wasn't even expecting them to come. Whatever answer you hear from here is just 100% sincere because
I didn't let him see any of the questions.
I didn't know it was coming.
I just bundled him over here to make this video without giving him any knowledge of what he was coming to do.
It's all good. It's all good when you answer from a very sincere point.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with us. I'll see you guys pretty soon. And as I always say, ôi giời ơi, bún chả. See you guys soon.